Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends and let us have some good time together. Today is Saturday, and people are out, maybe doing shopping, seeing their friends. People are busy with stuff, but everybody is welcome anyway. Today our topic is about the nose of the liar. How long it is? How long the nose of Muhammad? And if you are a person try to defend Muhammad, how big your nose will be? I believe that the best way, if you like to have a long nose, is to claim that Muhammad was a prophet. And in front of us, we have Zakir Naik. They ask him, somebody asked him, why Prophet Muhammad don't have miracles? Zakir Naik, he insists that Prophet Muhammad have miracles. And this is one of them, which is, we have to be honest, it's amazing. Actually, it's astonishing. And you can call it, I will give it the name after Zakir Naik, he say what it is.
And even scientifically today, if you do research, you come to know that the moon has got fissure. They don't know.
The moon get fissure. The moon split, brother. The moon split and the moon get fissure. If you do scientific study, the moon get fissure. But this is not the miracle I want to talk about.
What the reason is. But since the Quran says about Shaqqul Qamar that the Prophet split the moon, he did.
The Quran never says such a thing, by the way. The Quran nowhere says, it says Allah split the moon or Muhammad split the moon. It says the moon is split. That's it. Liar, stupid idiot. I mean, but now the coming miracle is hilarious.
There are various, there's a book written which talks about the miracles of the Prophet, and there are a couple of hundred miracles mentioned.
A couple of hundred miracles. But the Quran keeps saying, we gave you no miracle. The Quran say, we gave you no miracle. Muhammad, the Muslim, they say, there is a couple of hundred. Okay, show me one miracle in the Quran. The one you mentioned about the moon split, it says the moon split, doesn't say who split the moon. And no, the moon never split. That's stupid to say. Because the second you say split, it's mean became two pieces, not just a crack. And there's no crack. I mean, if this is a crack, I mean, we have the Grand Canyon. Is that a crack too? This is a valley. The earth is not split. The second you say split, it's mean that's it. It's split. You know what split mean? Stupid idiot. If the moon actually split, the earth will be destroyed. Because one piece is going to hit the earth. For the moon will lose its balance. You know, there's a guy, his name, a girl, her name is Fifi. She said, the reason nobody noticed the moon split, because it was happening for a few seconds.
In that the Prophet spoke to animals.
The Prophet spoke to animals. The Prophet, he spoke to animals. Can any Muslim show me a miracle of the Prophet speaking to animals in the Quran? How come the Quran says Jesus, he did this, Mousses, he did that, in the Quran? But in the Quran, we cannot find the miracles of Muhammad. Muhammad, he spoke to animals. Your nose is so good, and soon it's going to grow so far.
The various tree came and shaded the Prophet when he was going for the call of nature.
The trees, they came to shade the Prophet when he was doing poo-poo. That alone is the big nose blowing.
Folks, because in just 1 second now, Pinocchio is going to tell a lie and his nose is going to get longer.
Get this, folks. My name is Abraham Lincoln and I'm 500 feet tall.
What is your name? Your name is Abraham Lincoln. And he was what? How tall he was? How tall he was?
Get this, folks. My name is Abraham Lincoln and I'm 500 feet tall.
Hold on. Did he mention how tall he was? Let us go to Muhammad, long nose fairy tale story. Anyone remember that connected to what? Here we go. Muhammad, you have the same story. Abu Hurairah reported that the Prophet, may Allah bless him and grant him peace, said, Allah created Adam, may Allah bless him and grant him peace, and his height was 60 spans. How much? 60 spans, brother. Like what? 60 spans, brother. Hey, Muslims, if the first one who built the Kaaba is Adam, why the Kaaba is few meter high when Adam, I mean, the Kaaba is not even the size of a low chair for Adam. So this is, let us draw how Muhammad, he present Adam for us. As long as Adam was so tall, he was very tall, extremely tall. Tall and troll. The troll Muhammad. Penguin. So, let us draw something here. This is Adam. Okay? Peace be upon him. He was 60 span long, tall. Very tall. Huge. That will make him like what? 12th floor, 13th floor, 15th floor, 17th floor, 20th floor. You measure it. So why the Kaaba is so small compared to his size? This is the Kaaba. So the guy is so tall and the Kaaba is a piece of a cheese. So Adam, he built the Kaaba to go around it. And now the Kaaba is in the size of a cheese box. And this is the house of Allah. And now brother Adam is going to go around the Kaaba. That's deep. So when the cartoon says that he was Abraham Lincoln and he was 500 arm tall, it's not too much far from what Muhammad said. And actually, guys, focus with me, focus with me. Whoever say get paid, not paid, who cares? Let them talk as much they want. They try to disturb you from that conversation. This is the game. Let us say for the sake of argument, I get paid, so? Can you refute us? This is silly talk, you know, when somebody is bankrupt, he tried to discredit the person. Your prophet got paid. Do you want to show you the Quran? Your prophet, Allah, he said, the best of the booty, the best of the money, and the best of the women go to the penis of Muhammad. I got none of that. So don't talk about paid and, you know, potato, you know. Don't go down to their level. Let them say whatever they want, still they can't refute us. They are trying just to take you away from the topic, which is hilarious and stupid. So when Muhammad, he said that Adam was so tall, and then we find the Muslims who follow Muhammad, I'm talking of those who follow Muhammad to the bones, and they do scam business. And I say it's a scam. I will show you why. Brothers and sisters, let me introduce for you the grave of Prophet Adam. How I'm going to show you this grave, it's so long. Unbelievable. Huh? Attila, you are the same kid I blocked, right? The one who called himself a brank? Get out of here. We have no time for kids. So, 210-foot long grave. True story. Any Muslim have a comment about Muhammad lies? About his nose size? I mean, how you can even walk with this? I mean, you are so thin and you are so tall, you cannot walk. You see, in order to be in that size, you have to go in width. Otherwise, you lose your balance. You will become like a worm trying to stand up. How he can walk? So the nose is growing. And the nose of Muhammad grows so big. Incredibly big. And I believe strongly that nobody can beat the nose of Muhammad by... Actually, I believe that Muhammad, he can reach the moon by his nose. And then the Muslims, they have the same grave exists in many places. You find the grave of Adam in Turkey, the grave of Adam in Afghanistan, the grave of Adam in Pakistan, the grave of Adam in Sri Lanka, the grave of Adam... I mean, how many Adam you have, Muslims? How many Adam you have? The same guy is buried all over the place, and look how long is a grave. How big is the grave of Noah, the son of Adam? Huh? Shall we look for it? This is the grave of Noah. And it looked like a sandwich, man, and it's not even straight. Look, 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 look. The guy who made this grave, look at this. Look at this. What is this? This is the grave of Noah. Same story. You can't find the grave of Noah all over the world. Whatever Islamic country, you find the grave of Noah. Look. This is the grave of who? This is a different grave. It's called the grave of Noah too. I mean, what happened? You Muslim, did Allah clone Noah the same he cloned Jesus? So you have many Noah and you have many Adam? I mean, the same guy, he have many graves all over the place. Like maybe, you know what? Maybe Noah, he died, you know, in Pakistan. And then he decide, you know, to die again in India. And then he died in Sri Lanka. And then he said to himself, I want to go and die in Jordan. And then he said, you know what? I made a grave. I want to have a grave everywhere. So the guy, he keep going up, going down, going up. You know, he die. He go up. He go back to life, he die again, they make a grave for him, he leave the grave. So now Muslims, I guarantee you there's nobody inside the grave. What about we open this grave, which is 210 foot long, and let us study human being then. I mean, let us show the world, Islam, the Prophet told the truth, that a human being used to be 210 foot. Isn't it this is going to be a miraculous thing if you Muslims can show us? The 210 foot who is inside? I'm so curious to know. That will be the biggest discovery for science. This will be the biggest discovery for science, and that will be the biggest discovery for this guy. Actually, this guy, he will not feel like he is the best. People come from around the world to see him. you know. Hey Muhammad, you are in TV.
From the workshop of Geppetto, which is the home of the world-famous wooden boy Pinocchio.
Hey, Frog, are we on TV?
Yes, you are in TV. Hey Muhammad, you are in TV, you are very famous. Adam is 210 foot. And the proof, the Muslim, they found his grave. And he is there. And yes, you are in TV. Say hi to mommy.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Hi. And Zakir Naik, he mentioned to us the story of Muhammad when the trees, they gather to cover him when he want to do poo-poo. That is the miracle of the poo-poo. I mean, who in the world have such a miracle that he want to do poo-poo and the trees, brother and sister, they gather from everywhere to cover him?
Tree came and shaded the Prophet when he was going for the call of nature.
That's amazing. That's amazing. The trees, they come from everywhere to cover the Prophet because he want to take off his panty. And when he done with the poo-poo, the trees went back. True story. Absolutely true story. I mean, who can even argue about this story is true or not? We have to be honest. Those stories are very much truthful. And the enemy of Allah, they don't like them because they are sharing the truth. So the Prophet now, he want to do poo-poo. And now Allah need to find a solution. Do you want Allah, Prophet, to take off his panty and people, they will see his bum? No way, brother. So Allah, he ordered the trees. Actually, Muhammad, he ordered trees. He said to the guy, go to those trees and tell them to come to me. And the trees, they came and they gathered around the Prophet so he can do poo-poo. Okay, hold on. I mean, the trees are high and the ass of the Prophet is down. How they can cover him? I mean, are we trying to cover him from satellite or from people around? Any Muhammadan in the bushes? If now I want to do poo-poo, peace upon me. And now I want to take off my clothes, peace be upon me. And now you bring a tree around me. But the trees are high. People still, they can see me. I think Muhammad was predicting satellite. He knew that the American, they were watching him from the sky and they will take a drone picture. Praise be to Allah. How he knew that. Those are bushes. No, it says a tree. Bushes. And bushes in Saudi Arabia. What bushes? Anyway, the bushes, they walk to Muhammad. But by the way, those no things in normal in Islam. Bushes, they can walk in Islam, like a Harry Potter movie. And not only bushes, even rocks. Do you remember the story where the rock stole the clothes of Mousses because the Jews accuse him that he have a problem with his private part? Do you remember the story? True story. By the way, we made a video yesterday, early in the morning. It's called How Long the Nose of a Prophet Muhammad. It's not in my channel no more. But you can search the title and you can find it. It's hilarious funny. So here the story of Muhammad telling a story about Mousses. Mousses, brother, he used to have a very nice testicles. Peace upon his testicles. And you know, the testicles of Mousses are the best. At his time, at least, because after that, Muhammad, you know, his prophet, you know, I mean, that's it, just because. So, yeah, just, yeah. We have a troll in the chat, you know, he keep coming. He's a troll, he's a kid. Even he called himself, it's a prank. So we can even take you seriously. You are an idiot. So read with me carefully. Prophet of Allah, he said, and look, Muhammad, he swear by Allah. When Muhammad swear by Allah, it's mean everything he is saying is true. If you don't, it's mean he's lying. Why you are swearing, Muhammad? By Allah. A prophet of God is swearing by Allah. Why you are swearing? So adding by Allah will make you truthful now. Does that mean all the time you are lying? And now you are telling the truth? So now Muhammad, he swear. He said by Allah, nothing forbid Mousses to take a bath along with us. Oh, sorry, this is the Jews, he said that. But Muhammad, he swear all the time. Sorry, I get it wrong here. So here it says, they start from here. The message of Allah from wherever he says, blah, 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 blah. Okay, and then it says, and they said, by Allah, the Jews, they swear by Allah. That's a Muslim Jew. Nothing forbid Mousses to take a bath along with us, except he have hernia in his testicles. And you know, if you have hernia, you have a problem. I mean, imagine you go shopping and you do hernia. So Mousses once, he went to the bath for a bath. And he placed his clothes on the stone. And the stone moved with his clothing. The story here is short. Let us see the long story. The one is told in details by Muhammad. The Messenger of Allah reported to have said, children of Israel used to take a bath together. Shower party. Naked. They are taking shower naked. Are you serious? And thus, so private part of each other. Mean. But Mousses, brother, he used to take a bath alone, between two brackets and privacy. So, and they said, by Allah, nothing prevent Mousses to take a bath along with us, except he have a scrotal how am I going to say this word in English? Scrotal harina. Hey Muslims, what do you think about my English? I think my English is perfect like the story of your prophet. One day, when Mousses was taking a bath, and look here how he jumped to one day. See, this is the cheese of the story, like one day. You know, like if you watch a story, like once upon the time, there was a girl, her name is Layla. And she wanted to go to the wood. And her grandmother, she lived in the wood. And then one day, the wolves, he come to her. You have to add one day. You know, the one day. If you don't add the one day, this is the cheese of the story. Here is the like the heart, like boom, 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 the heart. You know, if you don't add the one day, you are missing a lot. So one day, brothers and sisters, like only because it happened one day, not 2 days, not 3 days, not 4 days, not 5 days. Take a note. It's one day. Once upon the time. When Mousses was taking a bath alone again, unbelievable. He placed his clothes upon the stone, but the stone began to move along with his clothes. I'm stuck with it now. That's it. I mean, no comment. Like it's like no comment. What do you say to Muslims who believe only in the Quran? How you can believe only in the Quran? The Quran is an empty book. The one who say to you, I believe in the Quran only. Okay, well, tell him what is the punishment for rape in the Quran only? Huh? The one who believe in the Quran only, he have to practice muta. Where it's forbidden in the Quran to do muta, to rent a woman for 1 hour. They are hypocrites. The one who believe in the Quran only, the Quran says pray for 3 times. So why you pray 5? There's no religion. Quran is not a book of religion. Quran is just an empty book. The stories are here. So Mousses, he placed his cloth upon the stone, and the stone now start moving. Who made it moving? Allah? Allah, brother. Mousses run after the stone, saying, my garment, stone, thawbi, hajar. You know, like thawbi, which means my clothing, and hajar, stone. My garment, stone. So he's talking to stone. It happened to me all the time. I go to the beach, you know, and in the beach, there's a stone. You put your clothes there, you know, like once happened, like the reason I don't have a good phone. Why I don't have a good phone? I put my phone in my jeans. I took off my jeans in the beach, and then the rock, it's you know, from Israel, because the rocks who run away is only from Israel. No rocks in Arizona, they don't run. I'm telling you. Don't worry about if you're from Arizona, which is next to Brazil, you know, in Jamaica. So you can put your clothes in the. I'm very good in geography. I'm very best. I was the best in the class in geography. My nose is touching the screen now. So you know, like brother. So he put his clothes on the rock, and there, brother, and then the rock start running. And Mousses, he was not astonished for what he saw. Like it's like because in Israel it's very normal to see rocks walking. You know, I mean, actually, right now, if you go to the West Bank, you will see a rock flying. You know, like throw a rock at the Jews, throw a rock. You know, like so. Not only they walk, they fly in that territory. A lot of things, miracles. So because it was very normal for Mousses to see rock is walking and running, he did not get surprised. He was just saying, rock, stop, my clothes. He did not like say, like he did not say like, what the heck? The rock is walking. Like, do you see like he is like do you see any reaction of Mousses surprised by the rock is moving? No. Something normal happen all the time. Those things happen all the time. It's very normal, brother. It's extremely normal. You know, so you know, like it's at that time it's very normal, and you know, like those stories are proven scientifically. They are very accurate, you know, and nothing wrong with them. So, I mean, who can even discuss how truthful they are? Can you even argue? Do you dare?
Longer? I'll show you longer. This is longer. I am 1,000 million years old and I can lick Superman.
Yeah, I tell you what, Pinocchio, why don't you tell a little bit of truth now and make this nose shorter, huh?
What? We don't want the truth? If you tell us the truth, then that will be disgusting. We will find that Muhammad is lying, and Mousses did not run after his clothing, and the rock is just jumping. What are you talking about? No, we don't want the truth. Thank you. We don't. So, brother and sisters, then Mousses, he keep running after the rock, and he keeps screaming, my garment stone, my garment stone. And the stone is not even listening. It's like, yeah, right. Yeah, you know, catch me if you can, you know. Like, do you know catch me if you can? This is a true story. This is where catch me if you can started. Actually, this game is coming from the time of Mousses. Like, catch me if you can, you know. So, until some of the people of Banu Israel, which means children of Israel, looked at his private parts. Look, he have parts, not one part. Mousses have parts. Do you have, because Allah wanted to show them that his parts are very good. It's a miracle of Allah. And Prophet is telling the truth. Put yourself in the shoes of Mousses. You are taking a shower alone. And now somebody talking about your, you know, maybe it's broken or bending or something, you know, or maybe like a mosquito that bite it or something. And this is not true. Allah is going to support you because you are a prophet. So Allah, he made this miracle. It's not the stone really by itself moving. It's Allah. He made the stone move and run with the clothing. And look how Allah is so smart. He waited until Moses he want to take a bath. He was watching with the camera. Moses, he start taking off and he stopped. Allah said, oh Moses, don't stop now. Come on. Take off the rest. Moses, he noticed that there's something in his nose. There's some boogers. So he started cleaning them because it's a shower day, you know. Like they do it once a week, you know. So, and Allah is watching. Like, come on, stop playing with your nose now. Take off your clothes and put them in the rock. Took Allah the whole day watching until Moses finished doing his nose because I have a big nose too. And then when he finished and he put his clothing on the stone, Allah, he got his opportunity. Opportunity. This is a very great opportunity. Okay? This is a different word from the word opportunity in English. Opportunity is kind of like you offer like titity. You know, like it's like a lot of opportunity, you know. It's not like normal opportunity, you know. It's like a lot of opportunity, you know. Like territorial territory, you know. I'm sure many of you are enjoying my English, which is very good. Okay, anyway. I don't know why each time I say my English is so good, my nose is touching the screen. It's almost going to fall. I mean the screen. Okay, okay, guys, my English is not good. Okay, that's better. All right. So then the stone stopped when she arrived between the people of Moses, and everybody saw his private part. And then they said, see here the truth. The truth hit in the head. They said, by Allah. By Allah, there is no problem with Moses' penis. Alhamdulillah. And this is how Allah made Moses clear from their accusation. And again, this is a different word from accusation. This is accusation. Omar Gaming, he is saying, Omar Gaming, isn't it you the same guy who called himself a brag? I mean, change the icon. Okay, Omar Gaming. If you are a Muslim, why you don't call me, my friend? I have my Pal Talk open. And you can text me and I will call you. What do you think? If you are really a true Muslim. But I think you are not. You're just a kid. Trolling. So, the stone stopped after Moses had been seen. See the miracle? Allah don't want the stone keep going, keep going, keep going. He don't want to take even the wallet of Moses. This is not the target, brother. There is no way Allah will make Moses lose his credit card. All what Allah target is, he want to show everybody that the penis of Moses is so wonderful. So he can take selfie with it and he can post it in the tattoo. Focus with me, focus. Now we have another story. And this story is more dangerous. Once upon the time, and this is about Moses. See, Muhammad knows is, you know, I mean, is exceptional. Okay, we have a Muslim. His name is Abdullah. Let us see if he is true. You are using an old phone, maybe. It says you have to update, my friend. You have to update your Pal Talk, Abdullah. I called you. So listen carefully, brother. Allah, the Prophet Messenger, he said, the angel of death come to Moses and said, I don't know if I can tell you this story. It's night time for many of you. Soon you will sleep. Maybe I should not tell this story. I don't know. I don't feel. I think this is not. It's too much for you. You know. How many of you get scared now? The angel of death. To make the story more accurate, we have to do some tricks. The angel of death came to Moses to take his soul. He said to him, "Hey, are you Moses?" Moses says, "Yes, it's me. Who are you?" He said, "I am Israel." Moses, he said to him, "Ha, ha, ha." Moses, he looked at him and he said, commercial break. If you like to play and to learn how to play karaoke, call our karaoke center. It's called Mousses Karaoke. Beat the angel of death. One move, you can kick his bum. True story. End of commercial. And then the angel, he came to Moses and he wanna grab him to take his soul. And Moses, he gave him a blow at the eye. And he knocked the eye of the angel of death. He knocked it out with one hit. The angel looked at his eye and he said to himself, I cannot believe it. What the heck? If you are looking for the best plan for insurance, call our company. What the heck eye blow? We can protect you from any eye blow. It can happen. You never know. Always there's Mousses somewhere. The end of the commercial. And then the angel, he carried his eye and he said to himself, let me say to Mousses goodbye. And he left. And he went back to Allah. And he said to him, you send me to your servant who does not like to die. And he knocked out my eye. My eye. How sad. But then Allah, he installed the eye of the angel in the proper place. If you are looking for an eye doctor and you like to restore your eye in its proper place, call Dr. Yasser Kadi. He is very specialist in narratives holes. There's holes, that's your eye, and there's holes in the narrative, and he is the best who can restore it for you. End of commercial. Brothers and sisters, who can come with a story like this except Prophet of Allah? Let us be serious. You can say this, you can say that. You can like me, you can don't like me. But you cannot deny the truth, that this is a very true story. stop. Enough wudu and like what the heck? So Moses, he hit the angel of death and he gave him one blow, and the guy, he ran away like a puppy and his eye is coming out. I was wondering, Bruce Lee, is he Prophet Moshe, but the Chinese version? Think about it. I think, with no doubt, that Bruce Lee, look at his name, Bruce and Lee. Like, look, think about it. Lee, you know, like, this is what happened to the angel of death. He lay him around, like one hit, the angel is flying and his eye is coming like boing, 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 boing. So we can say actually that the original name is Mousses Lee, and Bruce Lee is a copy. Like Allah, he sent him again. Ooh, and look, the guy, he fly. I mean, not only he hit him, I mean, those movies are amazing. There's no lies there. The guy, the guy, he fly. That's it, as if he's a mosquito. Ooh, look, he cannot hit without saying the who, like, you know, open the mouth, because the power is coming from there too. That's it. And by the way, if you are going to get married very soon, you need to learn those tricks. When you enter the bedroom first time and with your wife, just to show her like you are strong, you know? Tell her to do this. Tell her, I want you to put your 2 fingers in my eye. And your wife, she will say like, honey, come on, I cannot do that. No, just do it, do it. Just don't worry, do it. I will show you how strong I am. Honey, I cannot do that. Just put your 2 fingers in my eye. Come on. Don't make me upset. I mean, come on, this is the first night, so she will not make you upset. And now you're thinking, because you watch Bruce Lee movie, how Bruce Lee, he put his hand between the 2 fingers, he can stop that from happening. But look what happened. Your wife is a Middle Eastern like me, so she is learning from her cousin me how to fight in different way from Bruce Lee. So we use 2 fingers in 2 hands. We don't use the 2 fingers in 1 hand. So you cannot put your hand between them, and then like boom, and her fingers are coming inside your eyes. True story. And then those kuffar say that Prophet Muhammad is not a prophet. Abdullah, I don't know if you have a, maybe your phone is old, I'm not sure, but I tried to call you, but it's not working. See, when I tried to call you here, let me show you. It shows that you have to update using an older version of Paltalk. So you have to update your Paltalk, my friend. So just update your Paltalk. Go to your store, Google Store, and update. So Muslims, let us be honest here. How long the nose of your prophet is? Who is a Muslim, he can challenge me saying that the Prophet Muhammad, his nose is not so long? Anyone? Prove me wrong. See, we are not speaking against Muslims, we are speaking about fairy tale stories told by Muhammad. Either he is a false prophet or he's true prophet. For me, those stories are hilarious, stupid, and there's no meaning of them. Angel of death, Allah, he sent him to a man to take his soul, and then the man, he can stand against Allah will? Aren't you Muslim? You say, if Allah wanted something to happen, he say B is going to be? Well, here we go. Allah, he sent the angel of death to Moses to take his life. That's mean Allah decided. Can Moses stand against Allah? The answer, yes. How he stand against the will of Allah? Play karaki. Now, if you download this video, you can change the title as you wish, you know. So people, they can see different title, like you can call it Bianco, Prophet Muhammad, the long nose of Prophet Muhammad. I don't know, you know, be creative. Don't download the video and put it, you know. My friend Abdullah, I don't know, you know, you're obviously, you need, it says in my side, I showed you on the screen, it says you need to update your Paltalk. You need to update it, not to change that gadget. So try to update your Paltalk, because obviously it is an old version of Paltalk. This is what it says. Or maybe your Android is old. Maybe. It's not functioning right. Any Muhammadan? Any Muslim? By the way, I play Karate too. I play Kara and K, both. I mean, I learned, at first I went to, I wanted to learn Karate, not from the Chinese. Because the Chinese, look at their name. Chinese, like, I mean, come on, knees. I'm not going to start from the knees. I want to start from the eyes. Like Mousses, he hit the angel in his eye, not in his knees. So I said to myself, I want to learn Karate like Mousses. So I looked for a teacher who teach Karate eyes. Like he is a Chai eyes, not Chinese. Like a master in the Karate. So I keep looking, you know, for Karaka eyes, you know, like he's a Chinese, not Chinese. Because remember, we need to learn, because this is where you hit the angel, not in, angel don't have testicles. So it doesn't hurt him there. Like he have none. Bingo on the zero. So if you think you hit him there, you know, no. You have to hit him in the eye. This is the weakest spot. Obviously, Mousses, Prophet Mousses, he is the best master to teach us Karate. So he hit him where? In the eye. Look, he gave a blow. I mean, why we don't learn? All what you need to do, give Mousses a blow. It's not karate. This is a lie. It's karate, karate, karate. Like you see, like learn from Bruce Lee. You know, look, Bruce Lee. Hello. What's wrong with people? Why would they? You know, why you can't comprehend languages? Do we have any Muslim here? Can you explain to us how in the hell those stories are your prophets saying them? Anyone? How in the world you, in the year 2021, you believe this madness? And then the angel, he went back to Allah, and Allah, he restored his eye. If. He took him to the surgery. And look, the angel, look here. You notice that angels, if you knock their eye out, still their tongue, like Musa did not hit him in his tongue. He did not hit him in his mouth. Why? Because he want him to deliver message to Allah. Because if he hit him in his mouth, the guy will go there, you know, he cannot talk. Musa don't want that. He just want to deliver a very tough message to Allah. You send me a messenger, I will beat the hell of him. And obviously Allah intimidated. Any Muslim? Anyone? Who is a Muslim? He have a comment about what your prophet saying. Either you believe and you call us and tell us, well, this is a true story, and you tell us why you think it's true story, or you disbelieve and that may make you out of Islam. What do you think? I want all Indonesian to translate this video to their Indonesian language, so Indonesian people see how silly and how stupid the great man who they call him a prophet. They lie to you, my friend. Their nose is so long. How long your nose, Muhammad? And how long the nose of those who tell those stories? And how long those nose who made the stories? and those who wrote the stories, and those who translated the story. This is a prophet of God. And remember, those stories told by Muhammad, after Allah, He did plastic surgery for him to make him smart. I mean, have you ever heard that a prophet of God his God, He sent angels to open his chest all the way down to his testicles and to wash his chest, and then they place inside wisdom and faith, a dish of wisdom. For sure, this is not another lie of Prophet Muhammad. This is a true story. It's very well known that only true gods, they do surgery for their prophet to install wisdom in their chest. Who can deny that? Can you? Me, myself, I cannot. Let us see this story here. Sahih al-Bukhari. Guys, do you want more stories, or we have enough for today? Do you want more stories? Yeah, Abbas is just a poor kid. The question why Abbas don't call his sheikh to call me, so we can laugh. The Prophet said that angels, they came to him. One of them is Gabriel, which Muhammad, he called his name wrong. He called him Jibreel. Even the name of the angel is wrong. The angel, he came to Muhammad and he have assistance with him. And then they took Prophet Muhammad and they lay him beside the well of Zamzam. And here I want you to focus with me with the name Zamzam. The name itself is mysterious. It have double Zam. That make it more dangerous. From among them, Jibreel took a charge of him. Jibreel cut open the part of his body between his throat and the middle of his chest. By the way, this is not what it says. It says he opened it all the way down to his testicles. And he took the material, all the material, out. He took what? All the material? From where? From inside Prophet Muhammad. Like what? Why? Because he need to wash it. Washing the material inside Prophet Muhammad. You open the trunk and you start washing. And they took out of his chest and his abdomen. And then they wash it with Zamzam water. You cannot wash it with normal water. You have to wash it with Zamzam. Zamzam. Let's make it double wash. With his own hands. What? Jibril was washing the material inside the chest of the Prophet with his hand. What? So how he did that? Do we have any Muslim want to say to us how the Prophet he did that? I mean, how the angel did that to Muhammad? Really? I cannot believe it, to be honest with you.
That's not classy.
Brothers and sisters, those are the material inside the chest of the Prophet. And now Jibreel is washing it. And look at the dirt here is coming. They were washing the angel Jibreel. He was washing the material he found inside Muhammad by the water of Zamzam. That is a true story. The nose of Muhammad for sure is so small and so short. Till he cleansed the inside of his body. The inside of his body. So not only the material, he took it off and he washed it. He washed inside his body. I don't know what to say. We have to be honest here. That is very unique. And those stories are truthful. Imagine you have a chicken and now you open the chest of the chicken and you are washing it. I can show you a video about that. Let us see. Abdullah, he's saying he have the last version. No, my friend is maybe your phone is an old phone, Abdullah. I just tried to call you, it's not working. Use your laptop. Okay, just use your laptop and call me. And then after they cleansed his body, and then a golden tray containing a gold bowl full of belief and wisdom. Gold tray and gold bowl full of what? Wisdom and what? And faith. Let us be honest. Faith come in dishes. is true. You can have your faith delivered to you in a dish. Those who hate the Prophet of Allah, they will say this is not true. But those things happen every day. Every day they happened. And we do it in a halal way. In what? In a very halal way. Yeah, put more wisdom, please. More wisdom, yes. Yeah, and more faith. Don't forget the faith. Yes, please. Okay, now we have Muhammad ready to go. So a golden tray and gold bowl full of belief and wisdom was brought, and then Jibril stuffed his chest and his throat vessels, blood vessels with it. And you are telling me the Prophet, his nose is not so long? Be honest. Those are true stories. And only the enemies of Allah, they refused them. Only true people who have a brain, they accepted those stories. Scientists from Santantasicia, doctors from Dactateria, they knew that those stories are true.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I ate
Pinocchio.
the whole world, and then I sat on the moon, and then I became the president of the United States.
Wait a second, Pinocchio. Wait.
Okay. True story. Muhammad's nose is not that long as a Christian prince he is saying. It is longer. Extremely long. Now, how many of you is going to download this video and repost it everywhere you can? Let us see how many. Remember, those videos will make those who hate the truth to be shared very angry. If somebody he tried to fool you and fool your son, fool your daughter about Islam, show him this video. Let him die laughing. In the same time, he will be protected from the lies of Islam. My friend, I am not here your comedian. What we do is extremely dangerous. We are risking our life to protect you, protect your family from deception. They have millions of videos in YouTube trying to fool your kids that Islam is an amazing religion, when Islam is nothing but evil cult, hate-monger religion, violent, deception, and fairy tales. So I'm not making those videos for me. I don't even keep my videos. If you care for the truth, and as the Lord he says, I am the truth, and the truth will set you free. We just showed you the truth, that Muhammad is nothing but a big fat liar. You cannot have a brain or claim to have one and you accept those stories. It is impossible. I want to say thank you for being here. It is Saturday. For some countries, it is already Sunday. So whatever it is, I wish you a great weekend. We pray for the Lord, that the Lord will open the eyes of the Muslims. We love them. We are not making fun of them. We are exposing the lies of Muhammad. Muslims are victims of Muhammad lies. So download the videos, share them with your friends, and let everybody see the truth. And this is the truth. Naked truth. We don't sugarcoat things. We say it as it is, which is very disturbing, by the way. You will notice that there is many Christians who they call themselves Christians. They became so kind to the point they are hypocrite. They are so kind to the point they are not willing to share the truth. But that will not make you Christian. That will make you a false Christian. If you cannot tell the truth for someone you care for, then you don't care for that person. You don't. A person who loves you, he tell you this is bad. He tell you this is wrong. He don't agree with you all the way. Those who sugarcoat answers, they are liars. They are fraud. They are of the world today where everything is okay. Nobody want to say the truth. No, not everything is okay. Don't be like them. Be like Jesus. Jesus, he said to the hypocrite, you are a hypocrite. To the liar, you are a liar. To the evil, you are evil. He did not sugarcoat anything. So if you claim to be a Christian, then how you don't want to speak like Jesus? Jesus, he flipped the tables upside down. He said to them, you made the house of my father a bazaar. They try to make you a fake Christian. And they tell you that fake Christian is the one who speak always gentle. But you cannot be gentle when you are telling the truth. Christ was not crucified because he was gentle. The disciples were not crucified because they were hypocrite. They were crucified because they were sharing the truth, which everybody reject. Otherwise, nobody will kill you. If you say and accept whatever say people around you, why you get killed? Nobody will kill you. But when you object and you are willing to risk your life for your objection, that means you have something they don't have. And they use violence against you so they can silence you. Not because they can answer you. If they can answer you, they will answer you. But violence is the way to silence, not to refute. But look what will happen. You kill them, the faith will grow more. Because we love them. If they are not truthful, why they give their life? And they did not even use violence to fight you back. Peacefully they won. Peacefully they were victorious. And with the Christ we are always victorious. Thank you very much. May the Lord bless you. Have a great weekend. Pray for the Muslims. Love them, don't hate them. Share the truth with them. And bring them back home to the true God. The Messiah, he said, I am the truth. I am the door. I am the way. I am the resurrection. And we invite you Muslims to knock at the door of Christ. He said, knock and I will open for you. He is always there for you. Come back home, my friend. The long nose of Muhammad will not help him, will not help you. You've been served, and you have no excuse to believe in those lies. If after all what we said, still you believe those true, then judgment day will come. And everybody will pay for his sin. And following Muhammad is a huge sin. He is sin himself. God bless you. Christ is Lord. And see you soon again. Take care.